Hello Commanders, Commander Plater here and welcome to today's live stream. I hope everyone is doing really well and you've had a good weekend, and obviously we're into Monday, and more importantly you are keeping safe and washing your hands. Yes, that's it, that's all I'm going to say about it. It's important, simple as that. But a quick hello to Pro Rock Hunter, Haztech, Red4, Gypsy, J26, Gears, Constantine M, General Patch, Wellesley. How are we all doing this evening? I hope you're all doing really well. We're going to, I don't really know what I'm doing today, so we're going to do kind of a bit of messing around. Weejet, hello, Shiv, you alright, mate? Mike TV, hello, how you doing? We're going to, I don't really know what we're going to do, but the first thing we're going to do is head over to Shinrata, because I'm currently sat in my Vulture, and the Vulture's great and all, but I would rather not be so limited. So yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to head over there, I think. We'll do that one. Shiv, you might have been, yeah, so today I did a bit of a straw poll, so people would pick what they wanted to watch this evening. We had an interesting split for a while. I thought, oh, okay, cool, it's going to be satisfactory. And then some other things really kind of like crept in and jumped in there, which we kind of shot straight back up to Elite, which is fine. What did we end up on? 13 votes on Elite Dangerous, 8 on Satisfactory, 7 for Genesis Alpha 1, and 4 for Planet Zoo. Yeah, Philip, it is good news, you're right. Like, unexpected good news, and that was only a week ago that we had that, so it was definitely good to hear. Now, you might notice my voice is sounding a little bit stronger than it has done previously. That is because I've had a bit of a break on my medication, so anyone who's watching and doesn't know why that would be, it's because I actually found out last Monday. I got my most recent scan results back, and my cancer has shrunk, which is absolutely awesome. So that was something I was pretty chuffed about. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, so that's all good. And that was a massive surprise. So I kind of got a week off my medication, which affects my voice really badly, and I just chilled out last week. Stayed in, didn't do much, just had a nice time with family and stuff, which was fantastic. Dr. Nagy, yes, indeed, Elite Meet has been postponed. New date is currently unknown. A real shame, but to be honest, it's going to be the best move. I think at the moment, cancelling stuff or postponing stuff where possible is always going to be the right move. Like I said, I don't want to dwell on it. I can't stress that enough. I do not want to dwell on it too much, because that's not what we're here for. We're here for escapism, aren't we? We're here to play games. We're here to blow stuff up. And I think that's what we might go and do. Might blow some stuff off. Blow some stuff up. I said blow some stuff off, which I do regularly, which is anything with responsibility. But yeah, hashtag definitely a good bit of news. Lovely to be able to share it as well. It's one of those times when actually, God, I think we all needed a bit of good news. So wonderful we had to do. Evening MK, welcome to the stream. Now it's a little bit quiet on the BGS front at the moment, so I'm probably going to have to not do that. I'm trying to think what we're going to do. So there is some thoughts of trying to put together an FDL. I've always kind of thought about doing that, but I haven't really got round to it. Another part of me is like, would now be a great time to practice using fixed weapons? Probably. There's not a lot going on at the moment. I'm reasonably confident that I have enough credits in the way for fleet carriers, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. I've got just under 11 bill, and if we're talking in assets, then it's actually I have 11 bill, so hey Orange Phoenix, yeah, I let the viewers choose. I'll let the viewers choose, so here we are. Of course, I could... maybe not, I won't do that on stream. I say I could do my power play grind, but that can only be done in open. So if I do that, that's going to be a bit of a... puts a bullseye on me, and I don't really want to do that now, because I've put it off for such a long time. Haztech, our spaceships don't have rear view mirror. Why don't our spaceships have rear view mirrors? Does that not seem like something that would be important that you'd have, like a rear, even a rear window in fightercraft? Hey Spooky, how you doing, fella? We're definitely gonna blow some stuff up today. I'm trying to think what's gonna be the best thing to do. Because I would like to do a bit of an unusual build. That would be fun. That'd be interesting to do. Because I've got lots of different weapons all over the place now, where I've got a lot of options that I could put together. Also, oh god, right. So, within everything that's been happening, waiting for the scan and stuff, it's been a real kind of stressful time because we've had Clive, to deal with Clive, haven't we? So Clive has been really ill, if anyone didn't know, and he is basically it did take long to work out what was wrong with him, to be honest. It was like much quicker than it took me to find out I had cancer. So we had to take him to the vet because he collapsed on the Thursday, on a Friday. Collapsed on a Friday, and then he was really unwell. So took him to the vet, and he was poor guy, really unwell. He basically had like a what's called a collapse. So he fell down, he started drooling, and he actually crapped himself in the living room, which is really unusual for him. Like, I just picked him up to move him, and he had pooed, and it was just like, oh god, buddy, what's wrong? And then he kind of seemed okay. Took him to the vet. They were like, oh, it sounds like you have a seizure. Then it happened over the weekend. His breathing went strange. He started really tugging at his breathing on the Saturday evening. Had to go to the emergency vets, which I can tell you for a fact is not fun. So 7 AM on a Sunday morning, I'm in the vets with my cat, and they're like, well, we're not really sure what's happened to him, and it was that they kind of had listened, they did some bloods, and they were normal, everything was fine. Calcium was a little bit low, but that's nothing horrific at that point. And they just couldn't work out what was wrong with him. So they suggested that you had to have a chest x-ray and a heart scan. So we had those booked in at our regular vets, had them done. They did chest x-ray, they're like, nothing's really wrong, but if you had to really push them, they'd say his heart was slightly enlarged, a little bit bigger than normal, and they said that his heartbeat didn't sound quite right. But they had left an IV in, we took him home, and that was on a Monday night, and that was when I was supposed to be having my scan, but they cancelled it and they had to move it to the Tuesday instead because nightmare stuff. And we went in, so I went in on the Tuesday to have the IV removed, just to make sure he was eating, drinking okay, and he was eating and drinking absolutely fine. And then on the Tuesday, like I said, went in, had everything taken off, and we got home, he started doing the breathing thing again. So immediately straight back down the vet within an hour of leaving. And at that point, I had actually had my scan rearranged to that day, to the Tuesday. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Rushing around all over the place. Had him in, and he's like, your cat's definitely unwell. They listened to his heart, and they went, there's something not right there. But this scan was booked for the Wednesday. He had the heart scan. Turns out he's got hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, so the walls of his heart are enlarged, and he's has a really large blood clot in one of the sides of his heart. So it's just like, oh my god, dude, what is going on? All that going on at the same time. So literally, I was told that my cat had oh, look at this guy, what a chunk. Just being told that my cat was super sick at the same time as me waiting for results of my scan to find out if my if my cancer's going to be okay or not. I was just like, oh my god, everything at the same damn time. And obviously then the CV19s popped up really badly on top of that. So I'm feeling great. I've had some great news. My cat's okay at the moment. We've looked after him. He did get a cold as well, and we had to get antibiotics for that all within a week. But yeah, then I got my scan results, and I'm like, yes, great, time to go out and do loads of stuff because I've got this renewed vigor for life. And then we can't do anything. So here we are, streaming instead. So you guys get to keep me company, but we get to concentrate and celebrate on the good news instead. That's what we're going to concentrate on. Right, let's have a look at the old shipyard. Let's see what I've got kicking around. Got a cutter. No, I don't like the cutter. Got my Corvette kicking around. Actually, my Corvette is good to go, in fact, which is... What I've been thinking about with the Corvette is... I'm thinking plasma and frag vet. Plasma frag vet? And that's one option. Thanks, modded salad. But yeah, Clive's doing okay, and obviously got my other contact named Clive already. But I'm 100% going to be naming my fleet carrier Clive, because I'm assuming you're going to be able to name it. Because we could use... Pro Rock, I'm almost always pew-pewing. I feel like that is 100% my favourite thing to do. Hey Psycho Cow, how you doing, bud? I'm doing okay. Don't know if you've seen my latest health update that, I'm doing okay. You've seen it? Cool. But yeah, it's been one hell of a time. But yeah, just kind of recounting what's going on with what's going on with my cat. But yeah, it is bad news about ECM, 100%. I was getting to the point where I was starting to get worried. I was thinking I was going to have to pull out anyway, because of essentially being someone with a compromised immune system. I've got to be careful, because even though I should be okay, or Othello Prime, you're saying, does it help more if you watch on Twitch or YouTube? YouTube helps me more, I would say. But yeah, Psycho, it is a shame. Because I was like, as soon as I got the news about kind of like my scan coming back okay, I knew I wouldn't have to be on chemo. I was like, yes, brilliant. I'm going to 100% be able to go to it now, and it's going to be fantastic, and all this stuff. And yeah. What's this Mamba doing here? This is an unengineered Mamba. I am going to sell that, because I don't need it. No engineering on there. An Arsenal ship where we've got loads. It's loads of missiles. See, in my head, I feel like a Diamondback Explorer should be able to go, Oh, Sinclair, yeah. Thing is that, right, my wife will confirm this, that I hate spending money, right? I absolutely hate it. To the point where I will wear a pair of jeans until they fall apart. I will wear hoodies until they're a completely different colour. And I refuse to buy new stuff. My cat gets sick. I'm just like, oh, take everything. I'll do it all. I don't care. There's no cost too great when it comes to my little buddy. And that's what I was like. Note to everyone: if you get a cat or a dog, get insurance for them. It's a smart thing to do. Yeah, see, no, I think the frag vet might be a good shout. Now, I know, Dave, you just asked, won't I run out of ammo all the time? But I don't with the frag mamba. So I'm thinking that might, yeah, let's mix things up. I'm hoping that I've got all of the weapons in the right place. But hey Tom, how you doing, fella? We've got outfitting. I'm hoping I've got the plasmas here. The only thing is that the frags that I've got are small and large, no mediums, and that's the real downside of the Corvette, is the hard points and a lack of large. I would much rather have, who wouldn't, 2 larges and a medium than 1 large and 2 mediums. But hey, isn't that everybody at this point? Plasma incinerator. We've got plasma slug and efficient kicking around. Now I'm pretty sure I've got others somewhere. Ah, they're going to be over in a hill, aren't they? Let's have a look.
Hello there.
Cannons, though. Philip, thank you very much, buddy. For the ploid, indeed. Oh, let's get rid of these. But yeah, I think practicing with fixed weapons would be a good shout today. I think that's going to be a smart thing to do. That is always sensible to practice. Pete's Creative Recycling, you didn't get notified. Ah. Yeah, Dr. Nagy, you are correct. It's one of the reasons why the particular build that I have for it is just what it is. Now, it's disappointing because that's why I used to use the multi-cannons. Okay, well, we could put these on. They're both legacy engineering though, which is fine. And they've got the advanced plasma accelerators that we could potentially use. Yeah. Let's cannibalize everything. Okay. So an all plasma Corvette would be very hot. But I would love to do it. If you had thermal vent beams on the small, you probably could get away with it. Just saying. Now, the advanced plasma accelerators, they are efficient and oversized, so they're pretty good. Yeah, but Haztech, 2 mediums are always better than 1 large as well. Just saying Dolph stuff now. Trying to think if we're going to be better off doing an Anaconda or a Corvette. I think Corvette. Because Corvette's going to be quicker to get ready. Because it's all... everything is ready for it already. Like, it's got absolutely everything maxed out. So we'll give that a go. Yeah, Spooky. No sausages. Not sausage. Not even a battered one. Okay, hard points. So yeah, because the mediums. Because we could have the option of having. Yeah, we're doing it. You know what? We're just gonna do it. We're doing it. We do it. Othello, actually, you know what? Thank you for reminding me, because you know what? I haven't streamed as often, just because life has been life. So please do make sure you hit the like button on YouTube if you haven't already. This is going to be way too hot. 1111. Hello, how you doing? All I can say is you might have great luck if you click the like button. I, for one, found toilet paper today in a shop and bought it. Only 4 rolls because, you know, we can't be greedy. But I found it. And you might have the same luck. You never know. Budman, hey, how you doing? Thank you, yeah, all good, all good. Lovely to have news that is good. Dave, you're saying cider scrambles will be good. We run hot. That's what we do. And the thing is that who says we have to fire everything in the same fire group? You know? Yeah, Hunter, I know it's mad. Orange Phoenix, a pack of A4 copy paper. Oh, dude. I bet I almost said something that some people would find super offensive, but I'm not going to say it though. Yeah, Yellow Pages would do it. Colin, yeah, everyone's going to get good luck who hits the like button. Sure. Yeah, why not? That's something I 100% have control over. No, see, Cytos have a very specific use case. The thing is that plasma accelerators, with the fact that they have their absolute damage in there, that makes them like really handy, which means you can kind of sacrifice a bit of that. Now, what we need. I said, we'll do this with thermal vent. I don't have any, so I don't know how it's going to go. Okay, that is bad news. This is going to be pretty bad, I think. I'm going to assume we're not going to have the power. 109% is not good. The way I see it, just jump straight in the shower, guys. You know, if you find yourself, you're in that situation, straight in the shower. Pro rock. Oh dear. Now what I want... I definitely 100% do not have thermal vent anything kicking around. So let's see how easy we can get that. Let a PG engineer. Frostjack, hey, how you doing? Right, I'm just going to do a bit of a Shem display with you. So, what we're looking at here is we are going to go for... oh, that's helpful. Type filter, we're going to take armor off. And put all back on. And we're going for thermal vent for the beam laser. So we can do that, we can 100% do that, which is good. And if we do it with efficient... long range. Right, well, either way, we need to go and pop over to probably the Dweller. I think Dweller's going to be the best one to go to, because he's going to be closest. Because if you hit with all of these at the same time, don't make sufficient. No, calm down. Calm down. I'm trying to think of the best way to do it. I was thinking long range might be a good one. But I'm after beam lasers. And we'll check that out. So, overcharged. Right, yeah, we're good for everything. We're absolutely good for everything. Long range thermal. See, Pete, that's exactly what I was thinking. You guys. Anything I didn't check was who can do it. Brew. My boy Brew can do it. So we can get up to grade 3 with the Dweller, so we'll go and do that. Off we go. But what we are going to do, though, is change into a different ship, because we only need 2 small hard points. I'm not going to jump the vet out there, which is 100% not going to be able to handle the power. I'm also 100% never going to be able to hit anyone. Okay. Alan, I know you seem to be on the full shell hype at the moment, don't you? But we're going to go for gimbal beams. Because if you're struggling to get your lock on with your target with your plasma, that would make the most sense. What I do really need to do, though, is I need to get those 2 medium plasmas. Perfect ship to do this. Perfect ship. So, plasma accelerator. Because what we'll do is we'll pop over to what's their face, should I say, to do plasma as well. And we'll go for our beam lasers. I think because this should be good. Eins. So I know a bit. I know enough to say that now AMD have fixed their drivers, that you have some options over on that side of things. But typically it's the best, spend the most amount of money you got, the better card you get. But there's a lot of options at the moment. Likelihood is things are going to go up. Well, we all think prices will go up, I imagine. Alright, Colin, take care. I'll probably still be going when you get back. Okay, so first things first, we need to go and see. I'm a nightmare with remembering stuff, so we'll just go to the menu. Dweller. I think. Or Brute Harquin is the other one, which will do. Let's double check. Long range weapon, Brute Harquin, and let's have a. Let's put plasma accelerators into ED engineer as well. Because we want efficient. Pretty sure we pull plasma accelerators. There we go. Bill Turner. Okay. Brew. Then Bill Turner. That's what we'll do. Brew is 197. And then, where is he? And then Bill isn't. Change plan. We'll do plasma first. Off we go. And yep, I 100% didn't do what I was supposed to do by using the menu, engineer menu, to go and do it. Oh, no. Alley off. Off we go. 2 jumps. Be fine. Oh, Dave. The reason why we're going for efficient is because of heat. That's what we really need to worry about. That's going to be a big concern. Got to pick up some brisket for corned beef, heavy fragging. Frustrating? I will have great fun, hopefully. We can, if this goes wrong, we just chalk it up to a massive mistake. Gary, I have no advice to offer. I'm sorry. It's going to be 3 jumps, yeah, 3 jumps to Alioth. We know we've got the stuff that we need, so that's fine. We go long range thermal gun.
Hello there.
Off we go. CFM08, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Aztec, the problem you've got is that it doesn't, just because it's the right time doesn't mean the content's ready. But you are right, it would be a great time. It would be like the perfect time to release content that people have to pay for, because people are at home and they're looking for something to do. You know, and yeah, again, the chances are all of them might be at home as well. Pete's right on that one. But the same time comes, I'd much rather have released and good. Just, I'm happy to wait. I'm happy to wait for good. Well, Alan, you're not having a good time, are you, mate? I'm hoping things will get better for you, though. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, the lack of CGs and stellar initiatives, and them being kind of pulled, does bring it into question of, like, how much work is involved in one for them to make a difference in the upcoming content and the delivery. Like, if they're currently all hands on deck, then that's cool, that's fine. But just that being the way they are is kind of a, we don't know. None of us have any idea. And because of that, what are we supposed to do with it? Do that information that we don't have CGs. Dave G, actually, yeah, I do have enough toilet paper at the moment. But it's if people don't stop being idiots over it, it can have a problem. A couple of weeks, I will have a problem. So mainly what it is that every time I go out and have to go to the shops, I go around all the places I would normally look to purchase toilet paper from, and I'll pick it up if it's there. Just pick up 4 rolls, just on the safe side. If not, I can just do the same thing that Clive does when he when he has poo and drag his bum all over the floor. So that'll be fine. The missus will not complain about that, I am sure. I'm pretty sure she will.
I'm pretty sure I will.
Okay, yep, she says she will. Yep. You know, if I could find a interstellar factors, that'd be lovely. Whilst jumping around. But yeah, house tech, like I say, definitely need things ready. Valiant 70, hey, how you doing? Good evening. Yeah, Vortex doesn't seem keen on it, like I said. Oh God, Gallagher. No. But yeah, it's just the usual thing that gets me is that, you know, everyone who's out there panic buying toilet paper and hand sanitizer or hand wash is the one, were you not wiping your bums before and were you not washing your hands before? Like, what's that about?
Hello there.
It's a weird one. Heinz, thank you very much for the follow. Weirdness all over the place. Hey Vulture, and Jotero, hello. Yeah, it's been a while. Next up, taking daily showers. What is the world coming to, Vortex? It's mad, isn't it? Okay, this is gonna be rough. This is a full. There we go. Not an awful loop of shame, but one still. Right, on the topic of toilet stuff, because whilst we're here, have you guys heard the tale of the guy... oh God, can't believe I'm going to say this. The guy and the poo knife. Hey Lee, you've joined at a weird time. The poo knife, like, he grew up in a household, right? And in their household, they have a knife in the toilet, in the bathroom, for when they have a rather large poo, so they can dice it up and then flush it. That is awful. Like, and the time he found out that it wasn't normal was when he was around his girlfriend's house. He had a movement. He's like, where's your poo knife? And they're like, what's a poo knife? And I'm still there now, like a poo knife. Yeah. If your poo needs chopping up before it flushes, you have got so many issues that you shouldn't be asking where the poo knife is. You should be probably off to go to see a doctor. But yeah, I read about this. Something popped up on Facebook. This is months ago. But yeah, I'm just like, why is that about? Like, why? One, why do you need a knife for your poo? And two, why does any of your family use a knife for your poo? It's ridiculous. Shiv, you know what, mate? You don't have to tell me about it, but you just have. Is it the Beat Saber sword? Oh. Yeah, MK, you're right. It is a little bit League of Gentlemen, isn't it? But yeah, the three seashells, and talking about Demolition Man. Obviously, it's a wonderful joke that you're supposed to use them, and he doesn't know how to use them. It's like, oh, I still would want to know how you'd use the three seashells, or how they envision it. But evening, Snappo, how you doing? You've joined at a great time. We're talking about poo knives. But yeah, anyone who has joined over the last kind of 40 minutes or so, we're working on an unusual build for my Corvette, which probably is not going to work at all. But we're going to give it a go. We're talking Plasma Vet. Okay, so Plasma Accelerator, we need efficient, first of all. And thankfully we're going to be able to get through the ranks pretty quickly on this. That's a bit of a shame, that one. But yeah, I had to mention it, and unfortunately that's where we are with that. Oh no. Someone tagged me in something on Discord. Oh god, it's the seashells. I don't want to look. I'm not looking. Snappy, do you mean carving? Oof. Oof. Yeah, I'm not going to review that on the stream, bro. This is one of these, you know. Yeah, you know, welcome to one of my reasonably rare streams at this point. Let's talk about poo knives and the 3 seashells and oh god, what are we doing? Cartel Gaming, hello. Yeah, I haven't been around that much, to be honest. All of last week I was just chilling and relaxing, and it has been lovely. And that's all because I've got the good news. I mean, obviously, you're going to be going for bread knife, Galarak. I don't know why that would be a question. Ah, that's it, Alan. You got a family to look after you, mate. See, your luck's coming up already. So I'm tempted by thermal conduit, actually. We'll do plasma slug. We could do plasma slug. Let's come back. We'll upgrade the other one first, and we'll think about that for the experimental effect on the plasmas. I'm thinking plasma slug's a good shout, so we can stay in a fight for longer. Because as we know, the Corvette can handle it quite well. Should be okay. Hashtag, even then, man, here's the thing, right? Hand sanitizer is if you're in a bit of a bind, you know, you've not actually got dirt on your hands, but you need to sterilise them. But you do not. They are not a replacement for soap and water. Just normal soap. But yeah, I'm not going to 100% these on efficient, but I'm going to make sure I've pinned this one, which you've now done. Yeah, plasma slug on a vulture isn't very good. Rick, thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, I mean, replace toilet paper with sandpaper? No, duct tape. D-Main, hey, how you doing? We're just having a stupid conversation here, aren't we? And I'm alright with it. We need... So, Bill Turner is fine for all of this stuff. Plasma accelerators. Back to the topic at hand. Plasma accelerators. We need to pick the experimental effect. I'm thinking thermal conduit, because we're going to be running hot all the time. Which could be pretty good. Or plasma slug. Yeah, Lee, I'm certainly not going to use Clive for that, that's for sure. So, plasma slug or thermal conduit? You guys picked the stream today, so you can pick this for me too. Thermal conduit? plasma slug. I don't PvP, so don't say dispersal or target lock breaker. Plasma slug. So that's any hunter. Any hunters contributing there? Strap a fuel scoop in your sack. True. I am feeling a thermal conduit though. Like I say, one of each. Slug. One of each. No, crash test. We won't do one of each. Because then slug. We're doing it. We're doing it. We've done it. I've done it. Doing plasma slug. Which makes a lot of sense because the others already have plasma slug. Cool. Right, next up we are heading off over. So at Bill Turner now. So we're heading over to Brew. The damage will be able to... Yeah, see, the idea is, Alan, is that we're going to be alpha striking hardcore. So we're just face tanking everything. Do Koch make B-days? I mean, I feel like they probably should be at this point. But yeah, the number of people who said, oh, B-day solves the problem. It's like, that's great and all. Let me just go and pick one up from my local supermarket and get it installed immediately for when I've run out of toilet paper. Oh wait, it's a bit late for that. I feel like that's one of those people that have already got a B-day will say how amazing they are and the solution for the problem. Alan, that's a weird one. But on the topic of slugs, I do have quite a funny story to tell from when I was a kid. So, my older brother and I, I've got two older brothers, but I've got one who's 6 years older than me, and we used to share a bedroom, and I used to be appalling. I never used to sleep. My thing is that when I was a kid, I didn't sleep ever. I'd wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I'd switch the light on in the bedroom and I'd just start playing with Lego. And my brother would be trying to sleep in the bed across the room. Okay? And obviously I used to get some beats for that because, you know, he wasn't happy about it. So one day I decided to get my revenge. And I was out in the back garden. I used to quite like bugs and creepy crawlies and all that kind of stuff. So I found the largest, grossest slug I could, put it in a pot, and then threw it in his bed, knowing that when he went to bed, he would get into bed and it would be there, and he would be obviously somewhat annoyed by that. And I look back at it and honestly I find it hilarious that I did that. But yeah, it just pretty much liquefied in his bed during the course of the day. Summer after all. But yeah, good fun that. But hey chickers, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. With story time. But yeah, that was a good one. That was really, really good. I paid for that the day after in dead arms and dead legs. So yeah, that was fun. Do not recommend it. It's a good story though. We regularly tell that one. Well, I do. And it's like he's like, oh, do you remember that time the slug? And then I explain it. It's like, you know what? Deserved it. I'm surprised no one's condemned me for that. Honestly, really surprised. So, we're heading over to Brutarquin to go and do the thermal vent beams, which would be good. Aztec, no! I just don't let people in at all. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to pick that direction to come from, Shiv. But okay. The slug also deserved it, because he also had a younger brother that he used to pick on. Is that better? I mean, it has to be, right? Hey Marcus, how you doing, fella? Yeah, things are okay at the moment. I don't know if you've seen the news. That my scan came back improvement for the tumours in my lungs, so that's good. That's kind of like my big news going on at the moment. Oh, Lee, no. That's a one-way ticket to a divorce, that. Galarak. Oh God. Oh. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh. But yeah, it's been like one hell of a couple of weeks of happenings in the Plato household. But it's all calming down now, which is good. That's exactly what we want to be happening. Calm. And chilled. We'll get fuel when we're there. So, we're gonna... I can't believe it's taken an hour to get this far. But yeah, fit out the Corvette. We're gonna have to really mess around with the power management. I think I'm gonna probably have to change the shield config, because prismatics are nowhere. The prismatics are gonna be too power hungry. But yeah, I have seen videos of people at airports and they're scanning people with the laser thermometers, and whilst they stand there doing it, the person being scanned picks up theirs and then points at their head and does it straight back to them. It's like, that's fair. But what would you do if you did that and you actually found someone had a temperature? Like, what are you supposed to do then? Just a bit like, what would you do? Alright, Othello, take care. Alan, what you want to do with them is buy them and store them until you do work out what you want to do. That's it. Well, the good news is this is not a 100% loop. Oh, excuse me. Not 100% rate of looping. We're only on 66. Oh, Chickers, that's the other. That's the actual bot, Nightbot. Yeah, no, I'm just a bit tired because I woke up early this morning for no reason whatsoever. Really struggled to sleep. Alright, Redfall. Take care. Likely to be streaming again this week as well at some point. Some non-Elite Dangerous, because I did say I put up the straw poll on Discord, Twitter, and on the YouTubes. So I think what we'll do next time, or next stream, we'll do some Satisfactory, because that was the option that came in second. So we'll give that a go. Because I didn't realise that they'd put an update out last week. And they've changed some of the models for things, and there's some things I need to do, because I still haven't sorted out my aluminium production in it. And that's the only thing I've kind of got left. And then I can begin work on the Mega Train project again. See, Hunter, it's the way. I feel like Elite Dangerous is a niche game. Like you're either into it and you're super into it, or you're not. You know. Yeah, Hunter, Mega Train project, and unfortunately, I don't think it's big enough either. So, because they've added more things in. There might need to be some changing. Oh, I'm speaking, not slowing down, Lee. Hello, and I just struggled there. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing. I'm not going to stream any Conan base raids. I don't think so.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Giga Train, Ultra Train. Mysterious Mr. X saying you're super not into it now, but you were. That's my thing. Like, I could have very easily given up on Elite Dangerous when I first started playing it. Like, really easily could have done. Just because it was so hard. And when I started, I was getting like... But to be fair, I was getting like a new ship every couple of days at that point. Because I was focusing on money, and I do the same thing that I always do in every game, which is I am super stingy for as long as I can be until I get until I kind of get like to the point where I can have the nice things, and I do it in every game. I've done it in the Fable series. I've done it so many times. Okay, Star Citizen, my problem is, short of just dicking around, there's not a lot to do at the moment, and there still isn't. And, I'd be like, that's my problem with that. It just feels like that there's not a lot to do, and I know there's so much to see and there's so much to interact with, but there's not a lot to do. Thermal vent, that's what I want. Like, you've still got box missions, you've still got the shooting missions, and I'm going to say it, I'm not a huge fan of the controls and how spongy they are. Mysterious Mr. X, it's never going to have VR support. It's not on the roadmap. It just the way it's built, I don't see how it would. Yeah, Ouija, that isn't the goal, is it? Oh, do not need to do that roll. See, this is like a wasted roll in my mind because it was so close. But yeah, I don't. What Star Citizen wants to be, I want it to be that already, basically, before I step into it. And my problem is that where there are constant wipes, the only time I really get interested in it seems to be at the end of a patch cycle, so then they bring it in and they get rid of it. They kind of like, they remove stuff and it's like, oh great, they do a wipe, and that happens to me every single time. Lee, I do remember it, and I actually used to like it because you did used to be able to get those really awesome effects, like something could be hugely over, massively like damage ridiculously high, but everything else is super low, and you're like, no, I'm keeping those. Right, let's go and go back to the Corvette, because we've done those little bits of engineering that we need to do for it. And we're going to go see how we can cook the vet. See, like I say, I don't think Space Legs is going to work for VR. That's my problem with it. I don't see how it's going to work. I don't think it's going to be very much fun in VR. Especially when you've got games out there that are first person and walking around. And they are, you have to walk around, you reach out, you interact with things. You're not going to be able to do that while sat at your HOTUS, are you? I don't see how it would mesh with it. Yeah, but Pro Rock and No Man's Sky does not have anywhere near the same control complexity as Elite Dangerous. You know, it's an arcade shooter basically. It doesn't have, especially the flight mechanics. It's not the same. Yeah, Lee. Like, could you? I mean, I would 100% play a game like Pavlov set in the Elite Dangerous universe. I'd be all over it. Definitely would. VR NBA 2K. Oh, Alan. Sounds exhausting. And that's coming from a guy who really likes playing Beat Saber. On the topic of which, if anyone does play Beat Saber in VR, and you're looking to have some friendly competition with people, we've recently launched and added in a Beat Saber channel on the Zencast Discord, so if you did want to join the Discord, please do. Links will hopefully be going into chat in just a moment. But yeah, we've got one where you can submit scores, challenge other people, and if you want, you can compare your scores with other people. Good bit of fun. So, yeah, that is out there if you're interested. But the whole kind of that stand up, sit down whilst playing, it's a bit rough. You can't have that. Because in No Man's Sky, when I streamed it in VR, I was sitting down because I'm like, you know what, let's see how it is. And I was just spinning around in my chair pretty much, and using the turn. Now, Mysterious Mr. X, I don't like the colour palette in Star Citizen. I think it's all too washed out. All of it. Too washed out and a bit bleak looking. I would like a little bit more richness in colour. I would like something a little bit more sci-fi from my colours, to be honest. Hunter, have you tried SRV driving in VR?
Frameshift drive charging.
Because that is that's something. It's a very interesting experience. And I can tell you for a fact, if you're going to go and do the Guardian grind, then do not go and do it. Do not go do it in an SRV, in VR. It is a huge, huge mistake. You're gonna feel unwell very quickly being tossed around. WeJet, yep, when I was in VR, that's one of the first things I did. Immediate headache. Yeah, Prorock, I do. I got a 2080 Super. The only thing is that not every game is good with reshade. Or the built-in. Oh, yeah, Lee, you're 100% right. The thing with Star Citizen is the frames aren't limited by your hardware. So you're playing the game, and I've got hardware monitor open, and I've got tons of RAM free, I've got tons of GPU free, CPU's barely being taxed, and it just still has frame rate drops. So it's 100% down to netcode, and whilst that's improved massively, it's still not there. Excuse me. Until you can have those 90 frames per second consistently, it's just not going to be worth it. Alright, hashtag. Take care, man. Yeah, and that whole kind of like, I don't even notice. So, it doesn't necessarily make me feel sick, but it gives me a headache. And it's the only time and only game that I have played in VR, that's not quite true, that's given me a headache. There's another game that I've played, which I tried to get a refund on, which I couldn't because I left it too long, where it's made by the same people that did Descent. Now, if I can remember what on earth it's called. I can't remember what it's called for the life of me. But yeah, maybe the same people that did Descent. And it was just like, oh. Where are you? Where's... I'm having a blind moment. There it is. Mods.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Mods. What's happening there? Or do I have to go full Thanos and do it myself? Oh my goodness. Really? Is this actually happening? It really is. Who has this much time? That... What is happening? Why are there so many... I'm absolutely stunned that this many people would do this. Yeah, they would have bought, but it's still. Why would people not? Oh, there we go. I think I got all. Oh, I got most of them. But yeah, you don't have to time them out. You can just ban them straight away, because let's face it. Blimey. That was weird, wasn't it? Oh, come on. You can't be serious. This is happening. But this is someone attempting to get me banned, I think, because this is what will happen. Yeah. Accept. Oh. Oh. Not a huge amount we can do. And slow mode also isn't an option for some reason. Like, where's my slow mode? Why are you not giving me slow mode? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't. For some reason, I don't have slow mode as an option. I've gone through, and I should have got more. I think. Nope. I'm being attacked on stream. Basically, is what's happening. By idiots. So that's now going to come up in Twitch chat as well. So guys, if you don't see me stream for a while, I think we all know why that might be. Oh my god. Like, yeah, WeJet, I'm seeing it though. That's cool, man. I'll just sit doing this, shall I? Ugh. Basically, I'm being full-on spam attacked. They are. Totally dead. They 100% are. Oh, okay. WeJet, I'm glad you can't see it, because kind of thought it'd be there. But yeah, it will be one person. And this will be them testing it out, and they'll see whether it works or not. And the chance... Yep, Kevin. He'll be going away soon. What I find ridiculous, though, is that there's currently more people watching my stream now than there was throughout the... Oh. Let's concentrate on flying for a minute. Yeah, more people watching than now than there was but for the rest of the stream. So hey, but yeah, I always get the people like that. So but there you go. I hate to say it, but seem there we go. Hey Jeremiah, how you doing? Right. Focus on what I'm actually doing now. And also, where the hell is my option to turn on slow mode? YouTube, USOBs. Like, seriously. Oh, Dave, but it doesn't, it's not genuine though. Yeah, Vortex, I'll have a poke around on that one in a moment. Yeah, no idea why slow mode isn't an option there. And honestly, I'll... Right, Corvette. I'm going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Okay. So, like I say, the Corvette is not going to have anywhere near enough power for all of this. That I can be pretty much certain of. Yeah, Lee, I'm hoping it's going to be enough. Like, for fleet, you know, big time fleet carrier money. Alright, we can get rid of that now. Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing, mate? You're hungry? That's tough luck, isn't it? Now, I say that because he has to finish eating what he has already got. Because it's got medicine in. So, I'm not just being mean. Mr. Dreads, hello. Welcome to the stream. Now, we've got to keep these ones. Long range thermal vent. I mean, there's a difference of a meter on the range, so that was actually some pretty good rolling. Yep, the co-host is here. That's for sure. Okay. Does anyone think this is going to work? Does anyone think this build's going to work? Because I have my own personal doubts. But that's it done, essentially. If not, what is going to turn off shield boosters until it does. And we'll call it as that. Probably should have a little look. Oh yeah, everything's... Oh. What are you on? 107? Actually, 107 might be okay. No heat sinks reject.
Detachment complete. You are go for departure.
I've got. We'll deploy hard points and we'll see what happens. Oh my god! We have the power! Which isn't quite supposed to sound like that. Lee, no I haven't. I don't have the Guardian stuff. I've got fully engineered. So we are talking about modules. Oh, I need to stop doing that. So. Oh god. Everything's disabled. Yeah. Solidly engineered. Yeah, prior arc, that was unintentional. Let's head over to the nearest system that we know has somewhere that we can bounty hunt in, which is V886 Centauri. And let's see if we can do that. Seems alright to me. Deckard Kane, hey, how you doing? Yeah, Elite looks alright to me, Hunter. Oh wait, no, it's not. Our server's down. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it's all fine till I shoot, but if I mess around with fire groups, it should be fine. I'm gonna have to do some messing about with that. Nearest Hazres. We're gonna have to, probably have to run it mainly weapon focused and see what happens. Don't worry, Lee. Not my first rodeo. And to quote literally myself, it'll be fine. Yeah, don't mention the cone sector. Never mention the cone sector. Oh, it's another loop. Look at chat. Classic. Alan. Yeah, there are pirate ones sometimes. Hunter, yeah, pretty much. But to be honest, let's face it, we got Hiller, and Hiller is more hours than anywhere else. Like you can't question that. So, Law of Demeter, is that who they are? Useless. Absolutely useless. Yeah, Prorock, I think we're all waiting for our permits to that system. You know what, and it's to the point where there's nothing new in there. So why do we not have access? Man, it's a long time since I've been bounty hunting here. This used to be my, like, the place to go. Yeah, I say Hiller is more ours as a communities than I think any other system could be now. I mean, for a while, Shiv, we were bounty hunting here. You know. Oh boy. Right. I'm a little bit concerned about this. So let's look at fire groups first of all. We're gonna put all the plasma accelerators on the same fire group. We'll see how it goes. Alright, also gonna put night vision on. I think we need night vision for this. Their scanners, they're on their way, are they? Like, oh, the convergence is bad. We're... Right. Actually, that heat isn't bad. No, this is good. I think just need to really not miss though. Okay. Let's find something bigger. It went surprisingly well. This guy's called Cool Hip Dude. Yeah. Heat is much better than I thought it would be. If it's called Blessing, it's going to be clean. Yeah. Let's check out the Cool Hip Dude. Against a fast-moving target, I am thinking this is going to be a nightmare. I mean, that's... You know what? They could read it. The beams could do with being turreted, actually. That would make... probably make all the difference. There we go. Yeah, Alan, there is plenty of that. Where you're like, well, you're not a pirate, are you? What do you mean I'm not a pirate? Well, your ship's name is Fluffy Bunny. It's like, oh yeah. But yeah, what I want is like an anaconda. It needs something with some beef. I've really got our teeth into it. Like, what's the name of your adder? Appetite. Come on. Hey Scorp, how you doing, mate? It's been an interesting stream so far, I can tell you that much. This has got to be the worst Has-Res I think I have ever been in. There we go. This one. Oh, Scorb, it was a pleasure to be able to tell people about it. Hey bro, how you doing? How are your shields, mate? How are your shields? How are your shields doing? Good? Your shields doing good? Okay. I think this is my new loadout going forward. It was supposed to be stupid, but it's actually good. Like, that was a casual piece of deletion. I'm not losing too much fuel either. We got this guy here. Like, there he is. He's just there, he's just casually flying around. All the plasma, shields down. Come on, there we go. Ah, this guy does not stand a chance, does he? Yeah. Yeah, plasma vet. Scorb. I think we've all done that look at an animal at some point. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I need a big target now. I feel like I need something to really like get my hands around its neck and destroy it. Oh, Lee, the convergence on these are going to be no good. No good for that. This is like, oh. Elmeric, yes, there is a mod for heat dissipation in the sense that you've got utility weapons. So I'm, for example, using here with my beam lasers thermal vent. So as long as I hit a target, we dissipate heat. And with the nothing but plasmas on anything else, seems to be working quite nicely. But I'm super disappointed with this Has-Res. This is awful. Like literally the worst Has-Res I have ever been in. So I'm going to go to a different one. Should be good. But yeah, I just need, I need an anaconda. But it's a really evil build, I feel like. It's it's got punching power I don't think I've seen before. Like, my shield's not. Which is down to all that absolute damage. Yeah, hey, unfortunately hitting a power plant with plasma on the vet is not going to happen apart from maybe the Huges. And Scorb, yeah, it is down at the moment. Oh, Scorb, what did you do? What did you do? Yeah, it seems like it's yeah, it's certain channels. Yours actually seems to be up for me, so that's a thing, school. Oh, maybe. Machine now knows about alpha channels and light wraps. Wow. Is that like channels that are in charge and diet food? Is that what it's for? Or is it from video making? Yeah, that's gonna be another loop. Faux shame. Yeah, probably more filling. Okay. Weejet. It's going to be fine as long as you don't... well. We'll see. Now Pro Rock, that one doesn't count because I didn't go past the target. I definitely didn't go past it. Yet. Always say yet. A mining courier. Alan, please don't. It's very gracious of you, Pro Rock, thank you. I'm going to pretend that I need the module though, Pete. So I'm going to say no, I definitely need the module space. And dropping. I tell you what, these spawns need to be better in here. A vulture called Fearless Void. Okay, well that's... You're obviously a pirate. An FDL, oh man. That is going to be a challenge. Just because it moves. Let's get this federal dropship first. Hold still. Hold still, we'll... Yeah, what shields? Oh, okay, this is bad. Oh, God. That is the amount of damage I've seen. Right, Lee, take care. Catch you later. Oh my goodness. Is this illegal? Alright, we're gonna go for Billy Cook. I honestly don't know how that's gonna go, keeping in mind the speed of an FTL. If we can get on its engines, then we should be fine. But we didn't, really. Yes, you do hear the mighty battle cat in the background. He's doing a lot better than he has been. He's doing alright. Wait, incoming missiles? What? Oh, come on! Yeah, he's been mouthy, because I feel genuinely bad. These NPCs, they... Oh, he's a pirate. He's in a clipper. Yeah, he's being fussy about his food is all. Yeah, medicine and food. He doesn't like it. He's trying to slip him some drugs. This is like 3 shots. Hey. Farrokh, no I haven't. It's just... It's embarrassing, isn't it? Like, and this guy's obviously a pirate, you can tell. Any of them hit? No. Kind of sitting there with my hands like, you what? School probably going for like another 17 minutes, I think. Because I've got medicine that's all timed around different things. Hit this Discord. This is literally called Discord. Yeah, this is it's like the ultimate blunt instrument build, if ever there was one. I can't believe I haven't overheated yet. I mean, time on target is appalling, let's be honest. What happened to his hull? It's like blink and you miss it. Oh man. It's the most evilest build I've ever seen. And the only ammo issue is one of the APAs, which, to be fair, we could change that and turn that into plasma slug as well, have it efficient and plasma slug, and then it's all day, every day plasma. Evil. Truly evil. Alright, what's this Crate Mark 2 doing over here? It looks like it's going to be clean. Yeah. I've never seen a pirate Crate Mark 2, so... Wait, what? What score? Is he? Can't be right. I've actually been not watching a lot of YouTube. I've been binge watching The Walking Dead. That's what I've been binge watching. I just completed season 3 today, and I'm actually really close to getting to the point where I've never been before in The Walking Dead. So I'm actually going to finally start watching some new episodes, which is mad. I see stuff I've never seen before. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult to spoil it for me because Shield's gone. Yeah, see, Judd knows. I've definitely not seen a Great Phantom. In the same way that you never see a pirate in a Corvette, unless it's part of a mission. Right, who am I talking? Oh, this guy. Yeah, that time on target isn't super. Also, I don't think I'm getting anything out of that advanced plasma accelerator at all. I don't think it's in the wrong spot, 100%. So we could maybe do some further tweaks. Oh, uh-oh. We accidentally shot someone. I gotcha. Oop. There we go. Yeah, it's weird when there are so many ships that you see and you're like, oh, that's a pirate. Like, you know it's a pirate immediately, and the names do give it away. Like this guy, it's gonna be a pirate. Bob Sweets. Well, what you should do with the cutter? Well, have you tried sliding it sideways through a mail? Oh, sorry, that's just called landing the cutter. He's been backhounded as well. Yeah. Man. Why have I never done this? Oh, hold still. You named the achievement the Cuddle Monster. Yeah. I think this guy actually has some hull on him. But yeah, don't need to worry about shields yet. Oh, we got him. Well, Alan, treat it a bit like the Enterprise. That's always what I think with the beam lasers. It always makes me think of Star Trek and phasers. Yeah. That's a kill. Okay. Yeah, I have a fully engineered cutter, right? It's got all the best engineering that you know, your essential engineering, should I say, not best, because of personal use case scenarios. But yeah, I've got my essential engineering on it, and I just can't get into it at all. I don't like it. And I want to. I really want to. I want to like it. But it does feel like you're flying a jumbo jet. Right, so, note to self, stop attacking all the big ships. Thank you, Gary. Come on. I do not have the loadout for this at all. This is not a small ship killer. Oh, did any of them hit? Oh, behave. Ugh. Right, there we go. Finally. Bit of time on target. Concentrating. Yeah, the convergence on the hard points are not made for small ships at all. This might be the time when you need a ship launch fighter. Right, what else we got? Bloody Vipers everywhere. Well, that works. Gordon_Barnes. Let's do this. I say, anyone else looking forward to Doom Eternal coming out? Anyone? Like, take advantage of the fact that you're told that you've got to stay indoors by your respective governments? Alright, Snappy, take care. But I am very much looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good fun. I'm looking forward to ripping and tearing. He's running. Nah. That's an Anaconda. It's on 22%. It's wanted. That is the broadside of the barn that I have been looking for. Maybe he's not quite broad enough. Oh, come on. ACNH? What's that? Because AC, you're like Assassin's Creed. NH, I'm like, there isn't any Assassin's Creed game. I'm not up on my acronyms at the moment. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yeah, that's probably why I haven't heard of that. Immediately I'm like, I don't really know much about Animal Crossing. So. Assassin's Creed New Hampshire. Oh god. I mean, yeah, probably not at the moment, Dave. I think it's okay for us to be having plenty to do indoors. Ooh. Right. I think I'm reasonably sure we can call this build a big success. Like a shocking success, I think. Now, I'm going to call time for the stream there, because I actually have to go and give myself an injection, which is wonderful. And then, at the same time, I am probably going to be streaming tomorrow as well. I think that's going to be the plan. Oh, yeah, how's it going? And I'm hoping that I'll see everyone tomorrow. We're probably going to jump into some Satisfactory tomorrow. Give that a go. Like I say, I need to work on my aluminium factory and then the Mega Train project. Oh, blimey, that's going to be fun. And hopefully, I'll see you all then. So make sure you do hit the like button on the way out on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already, follow on Twitch if you haven't already, and feel free to join the Discord. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Commander Plater, out.